Hi, let me guide you through Universal Tennis Evaluation website and show you how to create a nice profile and take the most out of this website. First of all, you have to buy one of the packages. First one, Futures package, you can create one profile for junior, hobby and professional player, and it's for 1 week. The second profile is for 3 months and you can evaluate up to 5 professional, hobby and junior players. The last one is great for coaches in academies or clubs which have more players, or colleges, and you can evaluate 15 juniors, 15 professionals and 50 hobby players, and it lasts for 1 year. After you choose the package, you can then log in with your personal information such as email and password. Okay, so now I'm in my profile. I can create new evaluation, I can view my created evaluations, I can go to calendar planner with my trainings, and I can ask coaches. You have two options. If you know the player that you are evaluating, then you can just go straight to the evaluation, or you have a guide how to evaluate effectively, and you have all the steps. Step 2 is interview, so you interview the parents, player and the coaches. You have all the documents that you can print. Then you evaluate the match, then you do the technical evaluation on the court. Again, you can print very helpful documents right away straight from the website that are very helpful. And the last is conclusion. You sit down with the parents, you tell them the results, then you set the goals, and you evaluate regularly. You have 3 options you can choose from. One is professional, very comprehensive, one is junior, and one is hobby. I'm gonna choose the professional one, and I will show you how to fill out the profile. So this is gonna take a little bit of time. Obviously you have to add information such as your name, age, height, weight, which hand do you play with, if you play two-handed, one-handed backhand. Then you choose the favorite surface, or you can choose more. Obviously you can upload a profile picture, so the profile is going to look better. And this is a process that a coach should be doing for his player. First of all, follow all the steps of the evaluation, and with all the information, just come to the website and add it right here. Then it can serve as a great report when a coach sits down with the players, or when he sits with the parents, and then they talk about the weaknesses and strengths. In other parts of this profile section, you choosing the character, personality, experience and strategy that the player is using. You can also record the matches, and the most important part is the attributes, which you have the mental, physical, technical, social, environmental and a tactical section. All of these 5 sections influence the final performance of the player, and all the attributes in the subsections are very carefully chosen by the creator. It took about, I think, 10 years to develop this. The text is very helpful, so after you click on each attribute, you get a really helpful but short text, so you don't have to read the books about technique or physical preparation and what it requires to perform, but it's kind of everything here. And while you're evaluating, you go through the process of learning. So it's also a great tool for the tennis parents. You can write the notes, you set the short-term and long-term goals, and everything will be saved and stored in the website. There is a lot of helpful text, as I said, and this is creating a more objective way of rating. After first evaluation, the rating should be 70 to 80% objective. After the next evaluation, and so on, it's gonna come close to 95% objectivity. I'm gonna save my profile. It's gonna look like this. It looks really cool. You have all the overall results, you can print it out and it's gonna look great. You will see all the text and strengths and weaknesses of the player. In this section you can compare your results with the professional players on ATP, WTA or ITF, and you can see the results. I'm gonna show you the example of top 10 player. So you will see the notes and goals, what these players focus on, and you can compare it with yours. Here you see the physical goals. It's kind of cool for you know, as motivation for the players. This is great tool also for the coaches with more players in academies or college coaches in America that have 5, 7, 10 players in a team, and they can evaluate each player, and or the assistant coach can do that, and then they will have a track of improvements. It obviously motivates the players to improve. While they see their results, they also want to have better rating than the other players in the team. Yeah, you can see that it looks really neat and organized and professional, and that's what I guess is the goal of this process of creating very detailed evaluations. Another section is the calendar planner, where you can add all your trainings, and you have sections as tennis, fitness, business, and rehabilitation. You can see the subsections where you can choose what was the training about, the location. The player should write down the feelings and the topic of the training. It will be saved, and you can from anywhere around the world, the tennis parent or coach or psychologist can log in with the password that was given to him from the player or the coach, and he can check what the player is doing, what is his weekly schedule. You can see that there is many options, and then it will look like this. So you can see exactly the orange tennis, how many trainings is there per week. Rehabilitation, you can open it up and you can see in depth what was done. It will be saved there. Then another cool section is workouts, where you have the tennis trainings, fitness trainings, and the tennis education. It's really simple. You click on a video where you have the whole 2-hour workouts. It's very cool because you have exercise by exercise that you can follow, and you have the best drills, most effective drills to follow. You have a fitness section, which is very helpful, and then you have education for the tennis parents, or even for some instructors or coaches with not so much experience, but to make sure that the grips that I'm teaching are the right grips, stances, you know, and contact points and so on. So this is another section, Ask Coach, which you can find quite helpful if you need to find out if you're doing the right thing, or if you want to hear the option from the professionals and experts on the tour. You can choose the topic, you write down, you upload the video, you can send the pictures, you send the question. So that's a cool addition to this website. Thank you for watching.